The future is never certain. To plan for the workforce of 2025, we need adaptable strategies that can accommodate a range of futures to help build a robust labour force in a global economy. The Australian Workforce and Productivity Agency has created 4 different but plausible scenarios for Australia and the world to 2025. Each scenario reflects a consideration of how our future could be influenced by social and demographic trends, science, technology and innovation, economic trends and globalization, industrial trends, government capacity, and sustainability. By comparing the outcomes of these plausible scenarios, the significance of uncertainties can then be better appreciated. Using this approach, we can better manage uncertainty, improve our long-term decision-making, and help ensure a national workforce development strategy that will stand the test of time. The long boom. We see a speedy recovery from the global financial uncertainty of 2012. Asia is becoming the world's center of gravity, and the rapidly urbanizing populations of China and India provide a continuing market for Australian resources. Mining and construction thrive, bringing continued prosperity to Australia. The high Australian dollar maintains the pressure on trade-exposed industries. In a restructured economy, firms adopt productivity-enhancing strategies to remain competitive. Smart recovery. Australia experiences a low-growth economy to 2014 to 2015. The European downturn is protracted, and there is continued instability in global financial markets. Growth in the Chinese and Indian economies slows. The demand for Australian resources drops, and the terms of trade and Australian dollar move lower. Slowly, global growth resumes from 2014 to 2015, heralding a return to growth for Australia. Our companies and government are challenged to improve productivity, and a knowledge-based recovery follows, although the impact of technology means that there are fewer opportunities for those with lower skills. Terms of trade shock. New global sources of mineral and energy resources come on stream, leading to an oversupply of commodities. Prices fall, Australia's terms of trade decline, and the dollar loses value. Geopolitical issues in the region undermine the environment for good trade relations with China. Australia uses the opportunity to move to a broad-based economy. We build strong and internationally competitive businesses. Ring of Fire. Australia and the rest of the world lurch from one crisis to the next. Recovery from the European downturn is slow. Natural disasters and severe weather events occur on a regular basis, damaging industry and costing human lives. Political unrest destabilizes parts of Asia. There are ongoing skirmishes over resources, especially water security. Increased protectionism reduces trade between countries, and Australia too is protectionist. But globalization is the new paradigm and cannot be ignored. In the midst of the doom and gloom, the lower Australian dollar substantially improves the position of trade-exposed industry sectors. These scenarios are not predictions or projections. They're a set of tools to help us hone our strategies for an uncertain future and develop a flexible Australian workforce. A national workforce strategy must take a long view of future demands, and these scenarios help bring this view into focus. Using these strategies, the Australian Workforce and Productivity Agency is preparing a national strategy for developing Australia's workforce in a global economy, whatever the future brings.